Hi Sagittarius, this is Eileen with your February 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of February with the King of Swords card. King of Swords, now the swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this King of Swords could be someone around you in the month of February. This person could be in a position of authority. They could be something like a manager or an owner where you work. This could even represent someone who's even in the military or government or law enforcement, that type of thing. This person can be a little bit cold and detached, and they can also be very critical of others. If this is someone in your workplace, like a manager or owner where you work, this person does tend to size people up and critique them and be very critical. He tends to look more for people's faults or what they're not doing right or something. And you know, he can be kind of harsh also with his criticism. He's got kind of a cold detachment towards people. Now, it's possible for some Sagittarians, this could be you in February. Maybe you're in a position of authority. Maybe you're a manager or self-employed and you've got people working for you. And you're looking critically at people who are taking long breaks or taking shortcuts or, you know, not showing up for work or something. So you could be feeling a little cold and a little irate or critical of others in the month of February. Although to me, this kind of temperament does go contrary to the Sagittarius personality. The fire signs are typically warmer, more outgoing, and more generous in their hearts. And but it could be you. But I'm feeling like more likely someone that could be in your world, in your life in February. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. Now, on the romantic side, if this is someone around you romantically in February, you might want to really step back and think about this relationship, because this person could be the type that would just be criticizing you and, you know, maybe looking at you. Maybe they wouldn't do that in the beginning, but maybe after you've been involved with them a while, they might be looking at something you're wearing and criticize you for it. Or, you know, they can be kind of cold, you know, and not really put themselves in your shoes if they're criticizing you. So it's one thing if that's a manager or an owner, you got to deal with that at your job. But in a personal relationship, if you know this person is someone that you're dating or just getting to know, you might want to really think about that. Next card you have is Three of Swords. Three of Swords is talking about some kind of betrayal from people in your life. Now, sometimes this can refer to some kind of a heartbreak in a romantic relationship. However, I'm getting more people that you've been doing business with in some capacity. Maybe they tried to cheat you, lie to you about something, or people maybe at work that have been dishonest. I'm feeling you've had some people that you've had to deal with that they don't do things the right way. They're kind of shady. And you are in the strong position here. And it's like you were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's what I'm getting here for whoever this applies to. And you may have even been friends with them, or maybe you've worked with them, or whatever it is. It could even be relatives, friends that you thought were your friends. And so you've been a little more tolerant and a little more flexible with them, but they really have not had good intentions. And I do feel they've been jealous of you. Okay, they've been very jealous of you, even if they were pretending to be your friends along the way. So by February, you're seeing them more for what they are. You might still be a little tolerant of them. That's why I'm wondering if maybe these have been people you've been around for a good while, so you don't really want to be that hard on them, or you want to be a little more accepting and more looking at their good traits or something. But I do feel they're going to pull you down into the mud with them if you're too tolerant and too patient with them. That's what I'm feeling like. Because whoever I'm tuning in for, you can stay clear of them. You're above them in some way. You don't need to do things the way they do. And I'm feeling that if you continue to kind of interact with them and mix with them, whether this is business or personal friendships, whatever, they're going to pull you down in the mud with them because that's where they dwell. Next card you have is the Sun. This is a major Arcana Destiny card here. The Sun is shining its bright, healing light on your entire life in February and going forward. This is a wonderful card to have to start your year. I mean, it's not exactly the very beginning, but February is still early in the year. And it's a wonderful energy to have on your side, Sagittarians. I like this. My rising sign is Sagittarius. I'm Aries with rising Sagittarius. So to me, this is a very good omen to have that bright, healing, illuminating sun shining upon all of your dreams, your goals, your activities, your health, whatever, your being, your inner being, even on a spiritual level. I'm feeling you'll be able to receive more light from the heavens above. So I'm getting such a wonderful energy from this Sun card for you. I do always recommend everyone learn about the law of attraction, because the more you're opening to the universe and to all the good that you can have from the universe, the more you attract good to yourself. And that's what I'm feeling. This Sun energy is going to guide you to success. It's going to help shine a light on your business, your money, your health, whatever, your plans, your dreams. And so you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to take it for granted and just keep having, like if you've been having negative thoughts or being down on a situation in your life. No, this is the time to look up to the heavens and expect the best for yourself and for your life. And you've got that wonderful Sun energy that's going to help light the way for you and shine and help you to have the success you deserve and the all the good that you deserve in the from the universe. And I do feel this is going forward. I don't feel like it's confined to February at all. It's such a strong, wonderful energy. It's going into throughout your year is what I get. Next card you have is Five of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. This is a frame of mind of feeling like you don't have enough, whether it's enough money or maybe friends haven't been there for you and you feel all alone, like you got to deal with things by yourself. And a lot of you have had to deal with things by yourself. Unfortunately, you know, life is not always easy, and we have our challenges. We have our times of feeling alone and like we got to pick up the pieces and move forward on our own. And that's what I'm feeling for some of you, that you've been in that kind of situation. But this is a temporary passing thing here. And again, the more you embrace the law of attraction and feel prosperous and feel successful and make it your intention to get your life the way you want it, the more you'll be able to transition out of a negative place that you might be in at the moment. This is, to me, you might have had some kind of relationship problems also where money has been a problem as well. I do feel that for some Sagittarians, this has hurt your self-esteem. You need to really build yourself back up and get your confidence back, get your strength back up. The fire signs have so much enthusiasm. You know, we have the fire. We've got that fiery energy, and you're blessed with that. But sometimes life, you know, pulls the rug out from under you, and sometimes it takes a little while, but you get back up and you get back out there again. And that's the one good thing us fire signs have on our side, is that we have really good bounce back ability, so we can come back from a difficult time stronger than ever. And that's what you can do, whoever this card applies for. Again, it's a general reading, so some Sagittarians will identify with this card while others will not. There, and the sun is right next to you, wanting to shine and light your way, lift you out of whatever whatever bad situation you've been going through, whether it's financial and your living arrangement, your work, or relationships that have left you feeling really down and feeling like your self-esteem has really been hurt here. So there's light for you. It's like, and you might be having someone who's going to be very helpful to you. Like if you've been looking for a job and need work, someone might be seeing the good in you, I feel like, and wanting to offer you that job. This could also apply for some people in the way of a romantic relationship where someone's doesn't care how much money you have in your bank account. They're seeing what a good quality person you have and wanting to get to know you. Next card you have is the Temperance card. This is another major arcana card. Temperance is talking about balance, maintaining balance in your life. See how she's got the two goblets. One has the water and one has the fire in it. Maintaining that balance in your life so you don't get drawn too far in one direction or another. So this could relate to your work. I do feel so much enthusiasm for Sagittarians for work, some kind of work project, new job, a promotion. You might be self-employed. I'm feeling a number of you are self-employed and you're getting all enthusiastic, and it's like you're tempted to really put in extra time and maybe neglect some other personal area of your life. And it's really great to have that enthusiasm and go after your dreams and be willing to work for it. And that's what I'm getting. But I am feeling for some Sagittarians, there's some other part of your personal life that you're kind of forgetting about temporarily. And I don't know if it's, it might be someone in your family. It might be your pet you're leaving at home for too many hours by him or herself. There's something in the way of your personal life that's you might tend to neglect a little bit. So be sure and try to maintain that balance in your life in February as you're forging ahead with your enthusiasm and making the dream life that you want for yourself, because I am getting a strong energy about that to pass along, that some Sagittarians are going to tend to neglect something. It could mean different things for different people. Okay, this could be something about money. It could be something about just taking care of yourself and making sure you get enough sleep. It could be loved ones who need your attention. If you have kids, maybe one of the kids needs your special attention. Maybe they're going through something and they need you to be paying more attention to them. It could be something like that. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But overall, it's just a card of maintaining balance. But I'm getting good energy. And with the sun, it's kind of an overflow here. I'm getting a lot of good energy for you for February going forward. Two of Pentacles is the next card. This is all, again, this is balance right here. Doing a balancing act in your life. For a lot of Sagittarians, this might be how you complete your work every day, because you've got so much work you have to do that it's a constant juggling act, but you're really good at it because you've been doing this for a long time. You know what you're doing. You're expert at whatever work you're doing, and you're comfortable. You've got the stamina and the energy. You've got the attention to the details that are required for all the things you're balancing in your life and juggling, even between your business and your personal life. You're very attentive to the details, very focused. You're going somewhere is what I'm getting. I'm getting strong energy of success because you've made up your mind. You're going to have the success. You're going to have your dreams that you want in your life, even if you get thrown off track sometime, and even if sometimes you have a little, something pulls the rug out from under you from time to time, you just get right back there and get going because you've got, I don't know, it's like you're very focused, a number of you Sagittarians, in February and going forward. It's like you know what you're wanting. You're going after it. And here's the next card, 10 of Wands. This is all about working so hard that maybe you're feeling sometimes exhausted, like you're not having time to rest and just catch up and just have some recreation. And this could also tie in with what I was getting here from that Temperance card for some of you. The advice of this card is to step back from your situation. See if there's an area where maybe you can delegate some of those responsibilities that are on your shoulder, whether it's in your job or in your home, if you've got family that you're doing for, because some of you, you're working hard at your jobs, then you go home and you got family you're taking care of and household chores, and maybe there's others that you could get to help you here and there. You're very strong. You've got a lot of inner strength. You've been down this road. You've been working hard and having these burdens on your shoulders for a good while. But sometimes it's like, when does this end? It's like you really want to put down those burdens and rest a little bit and just kick your feet up and have some recreation and have a little fun for yourself. And you deserve that. So again, that's about balance, temperance, with balancing your life. So that's the advice of this card. Step back, take an objective look at your life, see where you can alleviate and relieve some of the burdens that you're carrying on your shoulders. Some of you might be working 2 jobs or just working. I'm getting a number of you are working whatever job you have. It might just be 1 job, but it's long hours. And then, you might go home and have work to do at home too. But some of you are just working long hours, or maybe you got a long commute. It's long. It's just, and it goes on and on, like you're not even, maybe even when you're on your days off, you don't even get to rest as much as you need to. Next card I have is 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Now, this is about being torn between maybe 2 people, 2 situations in your life. I'm getting some relationship matters here. For some of you, you've got 2 people in your life that you're trying to make a decision about. It might be 2 people you're dating. I am getting some dating romantic situations going on here. And I feel like for whoever I'm tuning in for, they both know about each other and they're competing with one another. That's what I'm feeling like. The one of them you've already been with that you've known longer, but the other one you may have known also an equal amount of time or just about, but they just kind of maybe more came onto the scene, or maybe you've just been, one of them maybe you've been dating, the other person maybe you've been knowing them but just friends and not dating, and now the person wants to date you and they're trying to kind of compete with the person you were already dating and you're not sure what to do. See, the person's got the blindfold on. The advice of this card is to remove the blindfold, step back, look at your circumstances objectively, listen to your intuition as well as listen to your logic, and make a good decision for your life. Don't let anybody do a sales job on you also, because talk is cheap. You go with your heart and your own logical mind and your intuition. You got to kind of really go with, and in some cases you might decide not to make any big commitment to either of these people anyway. But one of them is more determined than the other one, I can tell you that. They both come across like they're determined. One, I'm feeling maybe the one you've already been seeing is even more determined to keep you in their life. In some cases, this could even be 2 friends competing for your attention. But I'm getting romantic partnership things. I'm getting romance here where you've got 2 people kind of competing for your attention. They're both very attracted to you, very drawn to you. Well, yeah, they are. They're both very attracted to you. And now also, in some cases, this could be a work situation where you've got people at work competing for you in one way or another. It could be a job. You're in demand one way or the other, whether it's business or personal. You're seen as a good catch or a good somebody good quality for them to have around, whether it's for business, work, or in a personal relationship. So there's competition. But it's your decision. You make the decision. Don't let them. Next card you have is the Emperor. And the Emperor card is another major arcana destiny card. Emperor, now this is saying for a lot of Sagittarians, you're going to be in a strong take charge position in the month of February. You might be in your work. Maybe you're in a position of management or own your own business. And or even if you're not, you've been working and doing well for yourself and you're just in this really good, strong position in February where you're able to look out and see the big picture and make really good decisions for your life. And I just get really good energy here. I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction so you can attract this kind of success and prosperity I'm getting from the Emperor. The Emperor is all about being successful and prosperous and having a take charge attitude, Emperor being in charge of his own life. And so I feel like you are in the position of the Emperor, whether you're a male or a female Sagittarian. And just, it's like the energy is there for you to make these solid decisions for yourself, to go after your dreams, to be accomplishing your dreams and your goals. So a lot of you Sagittarians might be feeling pretty good by the end of February, like things are going pretty well for you. And you're doing well. The money's coming in. Now, otherwise, if this is not you, this could be someone you're doing business with in some capacity in February. This could be someone, a manager in your workplace. It could be someone you applied for a job to, who would be in a position to benefit you. I feel like this person, if it's a person, you can benefit from this person, even in a romantic sense. Some Sagittarians, this could be someone that you could end up being with long term, whether it's a marriage or just some kind of a long-term romantic relationship, if it's not you yourself. And this person would be a really good quality person to have in a romantic relationship too, if that's you. And last card you have is the Hanging Man card, or they call it the Hangman, a lot of decks. So at the end of February, some Sagittarians may be feeling like a lot of things are up in the air. Okay, you might be waiting on a place to move to. You might be waiting on a new job. There might be some other situation that you're kind of at a pause in your life and waiting to see how things go. Now, the good news with the Hangman is that the Hangman is not suffering. See, it's just hanging there waiting. It's a moment to pause, to take stock of your life. Examine your options. Decide, look at your life, where you are, where you've been, where you're going. Are you on the path you want to be on? So this is a beneficial time for you if you're affected by this Hangman card at the end of the month. Because if you're in a waiting period, a holding pattern for some reason, whether it's a job, a place to live, whatever, it gives you time to weigh your options, to make sure this is the direction you want to go in. Because you're not being rushed, because it's not ideal for somebody to be rushing you to make a decision, whether it's about moving or a new job or relocating. It's best to be at a place where you're still and quiet, where you can feel what are your feelings telling you, as well as what is your intellect telling you. So this is a good place to be. This is not a bad card. So anyway, so I get kind of a light energy there, where there's clarity. You can have clarity at that time. Okay, now Sagittarians, this deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I place new videos. Also, check your rising and moon signs. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign and you identify with that other sign, you might want to check the readings for those signs as well. I know my rising sign is Sagittarius, and I'm an Aries, so I do identify a lot with the Sagittarius sign. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Sagittarius for February? What is your message for Sagittarius? I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Sagittarius? Oh, wow, I like this. Okay, treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. See the mermaid, she's opened up the treasure chest and the gold is shining. I love it. Where is a mermaid going to spend her gold? What? Maybe she would trade it for something with the other sea creatures. Treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. I love it. Beautiful. Okay. And then next I'm going to pick one for from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, and this is by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, Spirit Animals. what is your message for Sagittarius for February? What's your message for Sagittarius for February 2020? Okay, what's your message for February? Okay, let's see. From the spirit animals. Okay. This is interesting. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. I like that because to me, that's about learning from your experiences. You know, whatever you have knowledge of from your life experiences, you become a wiser person as a result of this. Okay, and last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Sagittarius for February? Angels, what is your message for Sagittarius for February 2020? I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these. I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's the message for Sagittarius? Okay, this is Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. I like that message. That's a comforting message. Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Great message to end on. Okay, Sagittarians. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for February. Be sure and check your rising moon sign videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And please send your good energy and prayers to Australia. They've lost over 1 billion animals in the forest fires. And let's just picture and pray for rain. I haven't kept up with it in recent days. It was really stressing me out last week and the week before, finding out about all that suffering going on down there. And I kind of stopped watching it in recent days because I got so upset about it. But I'm hoping they're having rain. But not only that, even once the fire is out, they have so much to recover and heal from. And if you're able to, make a little donation to one of those organizations in Australia that's working so hard to help the animals, the koalas and kangaroos and other wonderful animals they have down there. Okay. And thank you again, and happy February, happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate Valentine's Day, and we'll talk again soon.